plan has worked, Forsaken Horseman.
Asking for where his brethren
I'll
is.
see my
And I
brethren
said,
again.
yeah, I know where your brethren is. And then that's when I brought him straight here.
Yeah. Wasn't a very smart man.
So, I know there's a bounty for him. I don't want the bounty. Use that in efforts to get the rest.
Ah, okay. Well, that's alright. Even if you did want a bounty, I mean, you have to have a chat with one of the sheriffs for that.
I wouldn't want it anyways. Like I said, you know, if anything, speak to them about giving it to that lady doctor that got robbed.
Yeah, I gotta check up on her.
Yeah, she went back to Valentine.
I think she's actually outside there.
Oh, is she?
Looks like her.
Okay.
I think they followed us down.
I think. Oh,
Oh,
sorry, you're trying to come in, and I was about to go out. Well, no, just trying to see the lady, the doctor out there was out there. No, we're not. I'm not shouting.
You seem very loud, but that's just you.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not shouting.
No, you're just naturally loud.
But you can't have a conversation at the back because the moron that's in the back making a bloody racket.
Yeah.
I'll go see if I can get the doctor, actually.
Yeah, he was they were coming out of Valentine, and we saw him holding up two doctors. Yeah, the doctor's just out there. That one of the, or both of them that he held up. As we approached, he was asking to see his brethren. So I said, "Oh yeah, I can take you to see your brethren." And that's when I brought him straight here instead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the door's locked. Me. Oh, okay. Oh, no, back. Alright, okay.
Gas. Outside.
Yeah,
those doors are a nightmare.
Ow.
Just push yourself through, you'll be fine.
The problem with not this.
How do you do, Amy Travaline? Nice to meet you.
How we doing? How we doing?
Doing well.
Good, good, good.
Yeah, pretty okay, Daniel.
Just pretty good. I mean, you're 6 feet over, not 6 feet under, thankfully.
That's a bonus.
I signed up to that way of thinking.
Right.
All right, Sergeant. You want to let's go a quick rundown so we can get this moving. What it is we're doing.
Yeah, okay, so basically, the Booker gang came across the preacher there holding up the doctors, so they brought him in. Says he's not interested in the bounty, but I told him that he has to take with the sheriff anyways, because, you know, I don't have access to the treasury, so hey-ho. But he said he doesn't want this. So what I'm thinking is if I can have maybe you two, Rooster and Amy go out and take statements from Eli Booker and the doctors.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Yeah.
I can take the doctors if you want to take the bookers.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good, good deal.
Oh,
If,
brilliant. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Right, so how many people do we actually need to speak to? Because there's far too many people out there. We need to move them
Yeah,
along.
yeah,
If not
we
everything
need,
to do
yeah,
it, so.
we need the doctors and we need the bookers. That's all we need. The rest we can dismiss.
Which doctors were involved, please?
The one from Valentine. That's me. So what's her name again? I mean, Eli has the name.
If you just ask for the doctors, they'll make themselves known or something. So.
Yeah,
Of course, yes.
at least one doctor should be here. Let's see. I don't know if the other one's here, but run by, go outside, see if you can find them. Get the statements, and we'll take it from there. I have created an.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear that.
didn't
You
like
said you
that.
created an article.
No, I created an ID for Mr. Preacher here because he didn't have any. So that's done. I also searched him and removed his weapons and stuff, so he should be good.
Wonderful. I'll go get those statements from the doctors.
Yeah, get them
Thank you.
statements, and we'll when that's done, we can just get into Sisica.
Get the rest of them.
How do
Yeah.
you do, folks? I am
Hello.
looking for one of the doctors. I'd like to take a statement, please.
Oh, that would be me, Dr. Jessica James.
Dr. Jessica, yeah, I remember you. How you doing, dear?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Why don't you just step this way? I'm gonna get some notebook paper and I'm gonna take a statement from you, darling.
All right.
Alright, let's go a little bit more quiet.
Okay.
There was another doctor that was involved, yes?
Yeah, Dr. Bonebreaker. He's over there by the railing over there.
Alright, I'll get his statement in a moment.
All right.
Mr. Roos is gonna work with the bookers to get a statement from them.
Okay.
Alright, so let's kind of start this off here. What happened, honey?
So we were in Valentine and kind of just like roaming around on the outside, and we heard gunshots, because we thought somebody might be hurt or whatever. So we all go that way. I was one of the first ones to get there along with another person. Dr. Bonebreaker was there. Then there was a guy there wearing like a black mask helmet thing with like horns and like big black furs. And then he whipped out his guns and I was like, oh shit, gotta put my hands up. So, and he was starting to shoot me if we didn't bring him to his brothers or tell him where his brothers was. And we're like, well, who the fuck are your brothers? And he goes, the Cannibals. I'm like, the Cannibals were released from jail. Didn't you know that? And he's like, well, take me there anyway, or she gets shot. And Dr. Bonebreaker was trying to like deter him from shooting me. And then the bounty hunters came up behind and were like, oh, well, you're surrounded now, And he was still threatening to shoot me even though that he was surrounded. And then the guy, his name was Eli? I don't know. One of the bounty hunter guys. And he roped him and then picked him up. And Bonebreaker was like all raging mad that, he wanted to go after him. So the lady, I think her name was Lillian or something, in blue, like the teal and the white, basically tied Bonebreaker just to protect him from doing something stupid. So I took Bonebreaker with me back to Valentine, and then the others brought the preacher down here.
So
yeah.
Lillian hog-tied Bonebreaker for his own safety, right?
Yeah, because Bonebreaker wanted to kill the preacher.
Alright, so let me just make sure I got this straight. You were in Valentine with Dr. Bonebreaker. You were there visiting, or were you just like on business?
Okay, so it was me, Bonebreaker, I think her name is Roxy, Eli, I believe is his name, and then the other guy that has like the high accent, British accent? I don't know what it is.
Ayrton?
He talks really soft. I think so. But yeah, we were all talking, and then like we were kind of just like roaming around Valentine a little bit, and then we're like, oh, we hear gunshots, so we went to go investigate. And
Jessica, what is your last name again? I'm sorry.
James.
James. And then, can I ask for your P.O. box?
248.
Do you have any idea what Bonebreaker's mailbox number is?
Not a clue, no.
Okay, I think I know what it is, but I'll confirm it with him instead.
Okay.
But that's alright. And then, there was Roxy Booker, Eli Booker.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know the other guy.
Eli Booker. And Ayrton Booker. You don't...
Arrington. Yeah, that's the name. That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Okay. So, first off, it started with you and Mr. Bonebreaker. And you
Yeah.
were just going about your business. You heard some gunshots, and you saw
Yeah.
the gentleman wearing a bull mask with furs.
Yep.
He was yelling at you that he wanted to be with his brothers and get taken to the
Yep.
cannibals. The
Yep.
bounty hunters,
Oh,
Roxy
indeed.
Booker, Ayrton Booker, Eli Booker, happened to just come into town while you were
Well,
being
they
held
were-
up.
They were in town already. We were talking to them in town already. And then we decided to like just go wander around Valentine a little bit. And then like, you know where the train tracks are? We
Mhm.
went down like in the grassy area, and then we heard the gunshot. And I ran up there with Lillian and Bonebreaker. It was just us three. And then the others were roaming around trying to find where the gunshot was coming from, and then they happened upon us. We were all in Valentine together already, but like when we went off and they went off to go investigate where it came from.
So basically, you heard gunshots while you were outside of town. You decided to
Yeah.
go look to see where they were, see if anybody was hurt, and then you happened on the
Yeah.
bounty hunters who were looking for the same thing, right?
Okay, let me start from the beginning. The bounty hunters were already in town. I woke up in town and I was talking to them. Okay.
Mhm.
Then they ride off a little bit, just kind of like outside of town, just around the graveyard looking, and they're like, "We heard shots," and I'm like, "I heard shots too." So I was looking, they were looking, and then I followed the girl in the blue, Lily, I think her name was, and Bonebreaker, who was on her back of her horse. So it was us three that arrived there first, and then that's when we seen the guy.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and then he had his guns out pointing at me and said, "If anyone moves, she's gonna get shot." And then the others caught up with us. Basically, they found us. They happened upon us. The bounty hunters, they found us because they were looking for the shots too.
Okay. All right. I think I understand better now. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It is a
Okay.
harrowing situation, so of course it's going to be a little bit taxing to kind of remember. So,
Yeah.
So, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, it's happened more than often lately. I think this was
Yeah.
like the third time I've been held at gunpoint in the county so far.
Well, luckily the bounty hunters are the ones that are doing a good leg of the work for us. I mean, some of
This
us
is
can't
true.
always be awake, so that just means
Very
that they're
true.
good people and they're in a good spot. So.
Yeah. Then they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna talk to them for you to get the bounty." I'm like, "I don't know if I should have the bounty. That's not fair. You guys should have the bounty." And he's like, "We don't want it. You have it." I'm like,
Mhm.
I think they just felt bad because I was held at gunpoint.
Yeah, it's very challenging. I'm so sorry, darling. But I'm glad to hear you're all right.
Mhm.
I don't really need a description because he's in there.
Yeah.
Do you want to add any more details to the report? Because I think I pretty much have the story down, word for word.
I don't have any more details, but Bonebreaker might have more details because, you know, I was kind of heightened senses. And my brain was starting to be like flight or fight. I was about ready to charge the motherfucker and wail on him, but I didn't, so.
Of course, yeah, I would have done the same thing, honestly, but man, luckily I have not been held up yet.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that would just be extremely taxing for me as a law lady, you know? I wouldn't know what to do. Do I shoot or do I, put my hands up?
Right? Yes.
So yeah. All right. And do you know what time this happened about?
It was literally right before they brought him down here. So maybe like 10 minutes before they brought him down here. Because
Okay.
they roped him while we were still standing there with our hands up, and the big guy, the big bounty hunter, was like, "You're surrounded. Tell us your name." And he said he was the preacher, and that's the only name he gave us, not the creature. The preacher. I don't know why someone
The
called him the
preacher.
Yeah. And then he was roped, and then Bonebreaker tried to, be like, "Oh, I want to shoot his head off," and that's when Lily, like, was it Lily or Roxy? One of them tied Bonebreaker, and I took him on my horse back to Valentine, untied him, and then he ran off, and then I was like, maybe they brought him down here, so I came down here too.
Okay.
Yeah, so really not that long ago at all.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what I'm going to take for now. I'm going to go ahead and get some information from the other doctor here and see how he's doing.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's quite angry. He wants to really hurt him.
If you can think of anything, Miss Jessica, feel free to let me know. My P.O. Box is 256.
256. Okay, I
Yes,
got you.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you very much for your time, darling.
My pleasure.
Doctor?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Amy Travaline, and I'm here to take your statement.
What you need to know?
Can you tell me what happened?
Oh, just was talking to the bookers, talking to Dr. Jessica over there. Brought the Valentine, shooting the shit, as it were. The bookers had heard that there were shots. I accompanied them, being a doctor, to make sure no one was harmed. Dr. Jessica went with me. We went above the hill to the east of Valentine. We continued to hear shots. At that point, I got onto Lillian Booker's horse. We went towards where we heard the shots to the south of Valentine. I had seen someone on the ridge. I let Miss Booker know, Miss Lillian. Miss Jessica got on our horse and we went towards the shot, as well as Mr. Arrington and Mr. Eli over there to go investigate. Again, being a doctor, only reason I went because there was someone hurt. I was there to render assistance, and so was Miss Jessica. We went towards that feller. We found him. He had pulled guns on Miss Jessica because she decided to go in first without, the bookers there. They are trained bounty hunters. I don't know why she went first. And they then proceed, I swear to God, if she does not get off blood bag, I will not be held accountable. What should I do to her? Oh, she's just putting them over there. So when we arrived to Preacher, individual in custody, he had already pulled weapons on Miss Jessica over there. We were trying to de-escalate the situation. At that time, I did not know who it was until he said he was looking for his brethren. At that time is when the rest of the bookers had decided to show up. Handed weapons at the individual. And he was asking to see his brethren. He announced it was Preacher. At that point, once I found out who it was, I drew my weapon as well because, trust me, I was going to put a bullet in that son of a bitch. I was told to walk away. At that time, Mr. Eli Booker had tied him up, stating he was going to take him to see his brethren wherever the fuck they were at. At that time, I was hogtied as well because I was not trusted with my sidearm because I was going to blow a hole into the son of a bitch. I was hogtied as well, put on Miss Jessica's horse, and told right away. At that point, man, I showed up over here to see what's going on. So I figured if they're going to go to Sisika, they bring them over here to the law first. And the rest is here. That is my statement.
Thank you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a few moments to finish some notes up here for you.
Understood.
I just want to confirm, you were in town with Miss Jessica. You were just kind of wandering around Valentine?
It's around where my house is. I usually make all the stops between Road, Strawberry, and Valentine to see if anyone else is in need, see who else is showing up. When I seen the boogers and Miss Jessica, I decided to get down and just have a conversation.
And then you heard gunshots, right?
Yes, ma'am, we all did.
Okay. So, there's one conflicting piece of information that I have here. Miss Jessica said you were riding with her, but you were riding with Miss Lillian?
Yes, I hopped on Miss Lillian's horse because I was going ahead of Miss Jessica to the eastern side of Valentine to see what was going on. And then when we spotted the individual riding to the south on the mountain, he was walking around the mountain to the south. I advised Miss Lillian, and she took off after the individual to find out where the shots were coming from.
Okay.
No point was I on Miss Jessica's horse.
Now, I thought you were on your own horse. That's why I was asking.
I left Blood Bag back at Valentine.
Alright. Alright, and then while you were with Miss Lillian on her horse, you witnessed Dr. Jessica run ahead and reach this gentleman, and he pulled his weapons on her.
Correct. It was only a matter of about 5 seconds between him arriving and us. Or her arriving and then us arriving to her.
And you did not know who he was until you heard him say preacher.
That is correct. But you know, the fucking mask and his getup is a goddamn dead giveaway considering I've encountered him already when he tried to kidnap me the second time.
What is it that you wanted to kill him for?
Because him and his people are the one that put me in a goddamn hole for 2 fucking weeks. And then kidnapped me again.
Apologies, I haven't heard that story. Alright, so when you found out that he was the cannibal, you were hogtied and put on the back of a horse. Did you see anything else after that? On who did what? Or were you able to
Oh,
not see?
ma'am, I
Because
did not. I was told to get out of there. Miss Jessica had me on the back of her horse, and we rode to Valentine.
Alright. I think that's all the questions I have for you, Doc. Can I ask for your P.O. box, please?
56.
Thank you. Now, do you need a drink or do you need anything?
No, ma'am. I'm perfectly fine.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your time, Doctor. I'm gonna go ahead and submit my report.
Hello.
I
How we
did end
doing?
up getting a statement from him. I also got a statement from Miss Jessica over there.
Just yeah, just have a quick word. 1 second.
Um,
very quickly, how did he seem to you?
Really pissed off.
Does he, can you hear, Sheriff, can you?
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear.
Yeah, pissed off, but, how do you think his mental state is at the minute?
Well, he seems
Has
stable.
he said about, has he said about, eating people himself?
No. He wanted to kill the preacher, but he withheld.
So he just wanted to kill the preacher, which is understandable.
Okay, so where's the other comment come from then?
What,
Who said that?
Oh, what, killing? The
No,
preacher?
about the human flesh
Oh,
part
that
from
was
the doctor.
Ayrton. I want to speak to him. Ayrton pulled me to one side to say that, so...
Okay, right. We're gonna have a quick word with the doctor right now. If he even we'll say it to him, see what his reaction is. If it feels at all fishy to any of us, I mean any one of us, we're just gonna lock him up right now, okay? And then we'll sort the prisoner out, and then we'll come back and deal with the doctor. All right?
Yep. All good. Yep.
Because I'm not leaving somebody that's got the taste for human flesh out on the streets. That's just madness.
Okay.
Like, there is no way I'm gonna let that. Like, if someone came past me and just told me, oh, I got an inch to go stab someone, I'd be like, well, okay, you're gonna sit in the cell until that feeling calms down.
Fair enough. We'll let you ask that question then, and
yeah,
we'll go with yours.
Doctor.
Yes, Sheriff.
How are you feeling? A bit wound up, I'm assuming. A bit angry at all this.
Oh yeah, quite a bit angry.
See, one of the bounty hunters mentioned to us that you're getting an odd feeling or something because you've been taken too many times. Can you elaborate on that at all, or is that something that was just been made up by them and they're lying?
Ah, hell.
I just want the truth now, Doctor. Bear in mind, if you lie to us, then I will have to report this to your medical head.
Well, I have no reason to lie. They can question me they want. I don't care. Sir, they fed me human meat twice. Ever since then, yeah, I've been wanting to again, but I am controlling myself because one, I'm a trained therapist. I know what's wrong. Two, I'm a doctor. And I don't want to lose my fucking job.
Okay, so you'll understand my reasoning then if I tell you that I want to pop you into one of the cells whilst we take the current prisoner over to prison, yeah? Are you okay with this?
Yep.
Good, okay. Right, so if you want to come with me, we'll sit you down in the cell. You won't be sharing one, don't worry. We're going to process the other prisoner, and then we'll come back for you. But what we'll do is we'll see if we can get hold of another doctor as well. They can talk to you and see if they can help you out. Is that okay? Does that sound reasonable to you?
One request: can I wait till the son of a bitch is out of there? Because I'm pretty sure he's going to taunt the shit out of me, and I am going to shoot him.
Deputy, can you just take the doctor's weapons just for his safety and everyone else's?
Yeah, I can do
Okay,
that.
we'll escort the prisoner out the front and put him into the wagon, and then as soon as you see us pull away, if you can process the doctor here and see if you can get hold of any other doctors and get them to check the doc out, if that's right.
That'll
Dr.
be fine.
Bonebreaker here.
Yeah.
Do you
Understood.
mind if I just put some cuffs on you to pull the weapons out of your pocket, sir?
I can just hand it to you. Fuck,
You
if you
could?
can't handcuff me, I understand.
He's fine. He's fine.
All right. All right, number
Who am I
71,
handing it to
please.
you? All right.
Now, do you have the serial numbers written down?
I'm dumb. No, I don't. It's fine. I understand. There's a Springfield rifle and a repeating shotgun custom.
Oh, the bone breaker.
Yeah, Mr. Logan did that one for me.
All
I'm
right.
going to put my hands up and while I walk over there, just wait.
Just wait. You just had the 2 rifles?
I have my knife, but I don't have it on my belt right now. Well, do I? Yeah, I'm going to take some. I'm more likely to stab some bitch anyways.
Any lassos? Those are counted as weapons as well.
I have one, yes, a reinforced one.
You will receive it back, please. Thank you.
Yep.
Any other weapons?
Unless you count morphine as a weapon, then no.
No, not unless you want someone else to stand stiff.
Oh, I got 3 on me. I'm pretty sure that would kill the fucker.
I'm sure it would. Yes, sir.
If you want to walk him around the back, because if we come out the front, just... It's fine, so he's standing there.
Yeah.
Just walk around the back.
Yeah, we can go around the back.
Yeah, go around the back. Doc, so that'd be fine.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an ugly little handprint.
God.
Deputy, you
I don't need to follow.
okay
I am
to,
free.
track down the doc
Nobody
here?
needs to know who I am,
I'm
probably.
sorry. That gentleman's voice
Interesting.
is just
Right,
great.
Sergeant,
And...
bring him out.
If you want to wait,
Yes, all right. Let's see here first.
Praise the Forsaken horse.
Come on,
For
wait
he
on
has
the
shown
street.
us the right
Anyone
path.
else? Okay.
This
Sorry.
place is covered in blood and blood.
His voice is just really loud.
It is, it is. Yeah, Deputy, you're right to try and track down one of his colleagues and doctors to come have a word with him.
Which
I'd just like to go on any one of the doctors.
I
so once
think
you get
the
him-
only one that I saw that has a license is Dr. Arlington.
Only person I would trust right now is either Dr. Arlington, head doctor.
do you know if he's going to be on duty at all?
I really don't know. Maybe Dr. Abraham too, but they were the only ones. I don't think anyone else is trained in psychology like I am.
Do you know his PO number?
It's on the front of the office. I can scratch it down.
Okay. Once he's out, if you can, just pop him in the cell. Just make sure he's comfy, and then just drop.
Oh my God! What the hell is
so
going
loud.
on? That is like the most ominous storm I have ever seen.
It is. It is. It's very loud as well. If you can drop a PO to Dr. Arlington, and hopefully he picks it up, and be back as quick as I can. I just have a bad feeling with the distance we need to travel and with what's going on.
You want me to send that right now?
Sorry, I can't hear with this lightning.
You want me to go run and do that real quick right now, and you can watch the doctor?
There's no major rush. I'd say if you can get him into the cell, locked up, and then once he's secured, now you can just leave the station. You can lock the doors behind you so he's secure,
Of course.
and then see if you can track him down. We'll
Yeah,
drop
I
a
can do
PO.
that.
Yeah, if you can do that, it'll be great.
Yeah, I can do that.
And then we'll be back. Probably take about half an hour to do that. So we'll be back about half an hour.
All right. Be careful.
Okay.
That lightning is just striking
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Right, I think he's out. So you want to get him, Doctor, squared away? And now
I'll
with this
get
weather.
that. Come on, Dr. Bonebreaker.
I've been, yeah. Sounds like I might need extra hands. Alright.
Sergeant Smythe, you're definitely gonna want to jump up front, my friend, if you can, or inside.
Please go on in. Apologies, Doc. This is just for your own safety.
I understand.
Do you need anything to eat or
Go ahead and
drink?
Get on the wagon.
No, ma'am, I'm fine.
All right.
Splendid.
I'll be back, Doc.
Yeah, that's better. Anyone else here for the kart racing? Been involved in the kart racing?
I thought you said it was just the doctor car.
We changed it because not many people have space for another car.
Oh, okay. So any car?
Any kart there, yeah. Miss Lily, you know the tree up on the hill, just up past the area?
You mean near, almost near Mama's farm?
Yeah, it's on the hill.
Yeah, I know that special tree.
Can I have you spot over there for me?
Sure can.
Alright, no one's allowed to go, you know, right, they can overtake each other, but no cutting across the lanes.
Alright,
If you spot anyone do that, they're disqualified.
alright. No cutting the lanes. Got it. I'll
Alright,
head up there right now.
thank you. Right, are you two ready?
Yeah.
Then follow me to Mousy's house where we'll start the race.
You doing, Mr. Nick?
Their territory.
Oh,
Oh dear God, it's wet out there. Oof. Well, it looks like it's just you and me, Doc.
Forgive me for being a smart ass, but glorious. No
So-
offense to you, ma'am. I understand the situation.
Are you saying you'd rather be alone right now?
Are you always truly alone?
Hmm?
Nothing, just having a bad day.
I can see that.
That works fine, just him.
I can't hear you for shit. You think these are too fast?
I'm sorry, we're transporting.
Oh, they shot a little pig.
Wasn't that urgent then, I guess.
Hello?
Hello?
Is that Dr. Arlington?
Yes, it is.
Please, come on in.
Thank you. I got that is a lot instead of snow, so...
Sorry, it is a bit of a loud storm, Doc.
It's not all as bad inside that. I got a telegram about one of my doctors.
Yes, Amy Travaline at your service. The good Dr. Bonebreaker here, he's been kidnapped a few times by the cannibals and apparently fed human flesh. And he's
Right.
been wanting more of it. So we placed him in custody here to get some psychological help.
Right. Well, obviously, if he's craving human flesh until further notice, he can't work as a doctor. He is a danger to patients.
Well,
I'll
he
speak
is
with
in
him,
there,
but-
so
Right. I'll speak with him.
I would definitely give him an evaluation first.
Breaker.
Hello there, Arlington. Dr. Arlington.
So, if I am to understand this correctly, you've eaten human flesh and are now craving it for some reason, rather than
No.
being disgusted.
It's not craving, it's like a little tick in the back of my head that says it wants more. I know I will personally never harm anyone to acquire it. I know that is a bad thing to think about, but put yourself in my position, being thrown in a hole for 2 fucking weeks and then fed it. Again, no disrespect to you, Dr. Arlington. Just
You understand that, from my perspective, you are a risk, and I can't have that risk with patients that need help. Whether you say or not that you wouldn't harm anybody, you say you want human flesh. That is definitely not a normal thing. Whether or not you are starving, I understand the starving part, but you have free access to normal food now.
yeah, and trust me, I don't like this conversation better than you do right now. I know it is wrong. I know I never want it willingly. Hell, I wouldn't even fucking desecrate a corpse for this shit. It's just the thought is fucking there. And being a psychologist myself, I know that is not right. And I've done nothing but uphold myself to any standard that you have. I've upheld myself to my personal standard. It's just a tiny little tick in the back of my head. And the fact that I just wanted to shoot a man because of it, breaking my fucking nose for what they did to me.
Honestly, this leaves me in a very difficult position. I'm not entirely sure what to do with you at the moment.
I understand, Doctor.
I mean,
really do.
from your own from your own mouth, you're saying that you do want human flesh, but you also don't, and that you would never harm anyone to get it or even desecrate a corpse. But you still are saying that you want it. So I don't. The difficulty for me is, when will that desire be so strong that you will do those things you said you won't do?
And that's the thing. I don't fucking know, Dr. Arlington.
Which is why I can't really have you. You are a ticking time bomb, as it were. We don't know. You could become a threat at any moment. That's the issue.
We have any psychiatric program we can put me through right now? Because I do need to talk to someone.
I mean, I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. I'm not sure. The only thing we can do really is talk at the moment, and I guess you'd have to reach a point where you feel comfortable that you don't need human flesh again anymore. And that's the problem. Is we'd also have to believe that that's true, and you. Yeah, I don't. Just bear with me a moment. I'm going to speak with the deputy here.
Understood, sir.
I don't truly know what to do with him at this point. Okay, yes, I'm not really sure, because he himself has admitted that he wants human flesh and that he would never desecrate a corpse. Blah blah blah. I'm assuming you were listening to what I was speaking with him.
I was, but I was also writing my report, trying not to.
Right.
Interfere.
He is a. He could go off at any moment. I don't know what to do with him, because he could get frustrated with being not working and not being a practicing doctor, or the fact that you probably have to lock him up. He hasn't technically committed a crime as such, given that he was forced to eat human meat. But he is a danger. You can't deny that there is a danger to him snapping and hurting someone for that need. It is like an addiction, and as any addict, he will eventually go looking for it.
That is, if it's presented that way, yes.
I mean, he himself said that there is this little ticking in the back of his head, wanting human flesh. Eventually, that call will get so strong that he will want it again. Enough that he will harm somebody.
Maybe hypnosis?
I haven't, because it's a crock of shit. There's a bunch of kooks.
Well, I've heard of people who quit addictions doing hypnosis, but if you think it's a crock of shit, then it's possible.
I believe in science and medical. It is superstitious nonsense, of course. I think the only reason it works is because they believe it works, and you'd have to ask if the doctor actually believes that it does or not. If he doesn't, then it definitely won't. I think one of my other doctors is outside this door.
Hello.
Would you like me to let him in?
I suppose so.
Alright, I unlocked the door for him. Feel free to come on in, sir.
Come on in. Come out of the doorway. So
please, inside. I gotta lock the door.
Yeah, I take it did you get a telegram as well?
No, I need someone to take a look at a cougar bite. I just did a recovery for a lady that got knocked off by a cougar. I went to help her, and I've got 3 big gashes on my right shoulder from my collarbone all the way down to my shoulder blade.
Right. Right. Oh, all right. I'll come and deal with it now. Let's go to the surgery rather than doing it here where we're in the way.
All right.
I'll have to come back to deal with the doctor. I don't know what to do with him, quite honestly, at this point. But we'll if you can let us out again.
Well,
That'd
that's
be wonderful.
understandable. I can unlock the door here for you and let you out.
There you go. Right, come on. Let's get you seen to.
Quite a conundrum. Nope, don't sit in that chair.
Ah, go ahead and sit in that chair. Give me a little laugh right now.
If I sit in that chair, I get stuck and then I have to take a really hard nap.
Oh, I know. It'd be humorous from my position at the moment. I need a little fucking laughter.
You were the doctor that actually helped me with the wolves the other night.
Yes, I was.
I still thank you for that. How long you been craving human flesh? If you don't mind me asking, off the books.
Oh, last time I tried to talk to someone about off the book shit, I ended up in here.
I can take the badge off.
Ever since I got let out of that hole the first time.
Is that something they were feeding you while you were in the hole?
Judging by what it looked like in that damn hole, yes.
Do you believe in hypnotism?
As a psychiatrist myself, I can tell you now, unless the participant is willing, it does not work. It would not work on me.
Well, that is quite the conundrum.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I'm in a little bit of a pickle right now. And, well, I'll accept anything that comes with me.
If you do end up losing your license, have you thought about what you would do instead?
As of right now, I do not know. At least my damn house is paid off.
Well, there's that. You have any friends in town that you can talk to?
Well, I thought I did until they decided to go yap to the law about it. No offense to yourself.
I hardly know you, Doc.
You know, it's not good to me to talk down on people right now. It's just in bad shape, bad way.
Yeah. So you thought the bookers were your friends, and then they yapped on you.
Yep.
Well, they seem like nice enough people, but they seem a bit righteous in their own way.
That's just the way they was raised. I'm not faulting them for their ways. Just faulting myself for trying to get close to someone.
No, you do try to get close to folks. I tend to stay to myself a lot of the time. Kind of a little bit of a hermitess, would you say?
I can't do that. I'm a doctor. I try to make sure I get close to folk to make sure I can get them the care they want and help them to my best abilities. But nope, not in this case.
Well, I can attest to your character. You helped me a few times, so there's that.
So trust me, I can have half this damn county attesting to my character, and that still won't change the fact what's in my fucking head is wrong.
You were held in a dark place. you were fed human flesh, as far as you know. So if you stay away from it long enough, it's probably like smoking a cigarette. You'll eventually forget the taste.
I know. Trust me, I've done psychoanalyze myself a few times already.
Mm. Well, you could always suggest maybe a work program with the docs. See if you can have a partner anytime you need to deal with the patient.
Who are we kidding? I'm done. Dr. Arlington is strict in his ways. He just wants best for people. And if I was him, I'd do the same damn thing. I'd fire myself.
I can't change minds, but I can at least be here as a person to, talk to.
I appreciate it. I really do. But what's done is done. I can't change it. Hopefully Dr. Salazar is okay. She sounded a little rough when she came in.
Yes, I hope she's alright. It was a cougar attack.
And as long as the bites didn't go too deep, they didn't leave any teeth in her. So as they get their wound clean, they didn't nick an artery, she fine. Might lose a muscle ability for a little bit, but it'll grow back.
Did you hear that the pet shop is selling bears now?
Don't know what they said. All I know is I saw a little tiny ass pig running the fucking saloon over there.
I saw a little piggy too.
All around like Elma damn place, I swear, was trying to serve people meals.
I'd have named my pig Dinner. If they had a sister, that'd be Breakfast.
Yeah, if I wanted to pig, I'd call it Bacon.
Yeah, that's a fitting name. At least you didn't name it Pork Chops.
Come on now, we had a horse I called Blood Bag.
Well, it's a fitting name for a horse. Especially one that color.
If you don't mind, I'm just going to be alone my thoughts for a bit. I need to think about what the fuck I'm going to do now.
Well, if you need to take a nap, there's a bed right there.
I'll be awake. I'm just. I got some thinking to do.
Alright, you let me know if you need to go to the restroom at all. But I think there's a chamber pot in there.
Understood.
Amy, are you there? Deputy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right. Yes, so, sorry about that. So, for further notice, Doctor, I'm going to have to, suspend your practice. But, it is only precautionary. We will, try and work with you, to get you whole, hale, and healthy and all that sort of stuff. But I can't have you working, with this, hanging over your head.
Dr. Arlington, he's
No, I'm listening. Don't worry.
all right. I was just gonna say he's preoccupied in thoughts, but
Yes, I hope you understand. It's not because I don't. You know, it's nothing against you. It's quite literally this, as on a personal level, or anything. Just the fact that you want to eat people. It's think about how a patient would feel if they knew. You know, I'm obviously we're going to keep this as confidential as possible. I don't want people knowing about it.
Confidential is going to get out, Dr. Arlington.
If it does, I will do my best to quell it.
I understand what you gotta do. If I were in your position, I'd do the same damn things. There's something I can fucking do to prove otherwise, but there's not.
I know that's the issue. I won't remove your access to the stores and what have you. Just I don't want to see you out practicing medicine for the time being.
What about my personal issues with because there is a woman who I've been talking to who I've been seeing psychologically. I'm trying to help her out.
I mean, quite honestly, you can't work whilst you're having this issue.
As it won't be on duty. I will never do that on the clock. This is something I've been working on off the clock to help her.
It's still you're working in a medical profession in a manner that denotes. She is still a patient, is she not?
My patient, and I don't want to abandon her like that. I'd rather just lose my fucking license than have being abandoning her.
You're putting me in a very difficult position here because I should be saying no.
I understand that. But she is a vulnerable state of mind right now, and I don't want her going down a dark path like I am.
That's even more concerning that you're going down a dark path whilst trying to ensure someone else does not.
Figure of speech, Dr. Early. You know that I don't want this girl to go back to her ways. Trying to make sure she's safe around everyone.
The only thing I can think of is if you were to have someone shadow you whilst you were doing so.
I don't mind that. I had a conversation with Dr. Brax last night. She was going to give me an evaluation anyway, so that's where someone needs to be around her. I don't care. So I'll make sure this poor girl's fucking mind is healthy.
That's fine. As long as you are, like I said, under supervision at that point, I don't have an issue, I suppose. Better for her health.
I appreciate it. So is that something I need to start talking to every other day or every week, or what do I need to do?
I think I need to speak with Dr. Brax about what she thinks we should do as well. It is not my decision alone. I mean, I could make a decision, but I don't think it would be fair. I should take into consideration other things that I'm maybe aren't thinking about right now. So rather than, for the moment, you are not struck off. You are just on indefinite leave for the moment. Until such time as another decision is made.
I should. No going out helping people.
I know that this is obviously a difficult time for you, and I feel for you. I do have to look out for the welfare of patients and yours as well. Given that you're going through such a difficult time, the extra stress of work might cause you greater issue.
I want to put a bullet in someone today so I can put it in a short.
Was that just me, or did you?
His
No?
voice seemed to stutter a little bit there.
Yes, I didn't. It was strange. It's still doing it.
How about now?
It is still there, unfortunately.
Oh, I hate this. Marco.
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Provo.
Shut up, that law lady.
Yeah, it's still. So I think. I don't know how to say this other than turn your voice off and on and off.
Marco?
Keep going.
Marco.
Yeah, I'm poloing, but I'm speak more and a little like have a conversation, so I can. I didn't
She
hear any
sells
issue.
seashells by the seashore.
That'll do, and you're fixed.
Yes.
In the bar.
Yes. I heard something about a gun.
Yeah, I said, good thing you're doing this because he was one of my captives. I would have put a bullet in him, and that wouldn't even be on the better.
If who? What? Hey, what? I've missed something.
The person they just took in was one of my captives when I was thrown a fucking hole for 2 weeks, Dr. Arlington.
Right. Right. I see.
So yeah, not a little happy about the situation, and then
No, understandably. Yes, I don't. There's not a lot we can do really, apart from try and help you work through these issues you're having. We will not abandon you in your time of need.
all right. What doctor are you gonna assign to me to have a chat with every few days?
Well, you could either speak with myself or it doesn't have to be the same one. Whoever's available. It could either be me, Abraham, or Brax. Anyone in a senior position.
Oh, she scares the shit out of me, but I'll still talk to Dr. Brax.
Why does she scare you?
Oh, come on now. She's more strict with the books than you are, and I only had a 2-minute conversation with her.
Well, I mean, that's why I put her in the position she's in. So
Oh, I understand. I'm not faulting her for that, just the way she is.
That's fair. I mean, she is still a caring individual, you know. She would help you with your issues, I'm sure. Perhaps even help you work through it more because she will be stricter with you, I suppose. Quite possibly.
Alright, I head the roads, and I'll go ahead and send her a telegram. I know her office is over there.
It is indeed, yes. I genuinely wish you luck in your path to good health.
So do I. I appreciate it, Timothy.
How long are you to stay in a cell, by the way?
Until they deem me safe for human interaction, I guess.
Right.
I was told to wait until they at least got back and got clearance from you, Doc.
Right. I mean, well, right now I don't see any immediate threat. Given he's been quite straightforward with everything. He just needs to be. He's going to attempt to work with us, obviously, to ensure his health. If anything does happen, I'll make sure that we inform you of any decline in his mental stability and what have you. For now, he is reasoning. and he knows that harming people is wrong and what have you. So
That's the first step to recovery, you know.
yes, so I don't see why he should continue to be locked up unless the law deems otherwise for now.
Well, I want to wait until they get back, so I'm only a junior deputy. I want to make sure that they say it's all right to release them. I have to get clearance from the
That's
sergeant.
fair enough. Yes, that's fine. I can stick around and speak with them if you wish as well.
Well, of course. I mean, any conversation is open. Anything between you, me, and him is going to stay in this room.
Yes, good, because I think for his mental well-being, quite honestly, having this not go around, tarnishing his reputation, would be mostly beneficial. Right?
Absolutely.
It's not
I
his
wouldn't
fault. He
want the
is a
good
victim in
doctor
this.
here to have any tarnishing on his record. He's
Well,
helped
no,
me out several times, and I can vouch that his character's on the good side.
Yes, and as I say, he is a victim in all of this. He's not a perpetrator of crime, and as such, it should be protected.
I agree, absolutely. So none of this will get out of this room, and that I will cross my heart to.
Well, I don't do the hope to die bit because it's a bit excessive.
Well, I say cross my heart. I don't say I hope to die.
Right. Well, that's how the phrase goes.
Yeah, I get that's how the phrase goes, but
That's
I'm not
like
gonna...
a lot of people. A lot of people do the old phrase of what is it? Jack of all trades, master of none. But then it continues. Jack of all trades, master of none. Oftentimes better than a master of one.
Yeah.
So the phrase that people use it as is the opposite of what it actually means.
How about we just go by what happens in the West stays in the West?
I mean, there's more West than here. Where do we draw the line? I don't.
Let's not think about a line, Doctor. Let's just kind of like say whatever's don't happen in here just stays here. Nothing goes out.
Right.
It's like we keep it in the box. We're literally standing in a box right now. We're gonna keep it the lid.
I mean, that is what buildings are. They are.
I'm in more of a box than you both are right now.
You're in an extra box within the box.
I don't like boxes within boxes. Okay, I think outside the box.
Well,
right.
That is true.
A box within a box within a box within a box.
I'm like a babushka doll of boxes.
I was just thinking about a Russian doll. Yeah. Because there's a box here, and then if you look outside this box, there's a bigger box. And then if you look outside that box, there's a bigger box. And then we're surrounded by more boxes.
Yes, the world is a box.
No, the world is a donut. You go north and you go south and you go east and west. It's a giant donut. Yeah.
Well, what about the hole in the middle?
Well, there's a hole in the middle?
There's always a hole in the middle.
Yes, normally here there's a hole in the middle of a donut most of the time.
Well, there's a Boston cream pie. It's a donut, you know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's a donut with cream filling in it. You know, chocolate.
I'm used to ones with jam filling. It's very good.
Strawberry preserve? Oh, yeah.
Yes. I've had one with custard in, and I very much appreciated it.
Yeah, so the world is just a giant
cream
donut.
filled.
So I've seen something that someone called a donut, but it was long, shaped like a sort of bun for a sausage, but then as you would cut for a hot dog as such, cut down the middle. But then instead of having a sausage there, it was jam and cream.
Like an eclair?
And they still called it a donut, and I was very confused. Because an eclair is a different type of pastry, but that then has chocolate as well and cream in the middle.
Come on now, y'all the folks I call a goddamn chip of crisp. Come on.
What is a chip of crisp?
Right, yes, because it's not like we invented the language or anything.
Oh, we just stole it from you.
And usually I hear the argument, made it better somehow, and I'm like, what are you fucking talking about?
Well, we did. Hey, look,
No,
like the
no,
silent letters, I admit, we kind of done with that one. Like knife. Why the fuck is there a K in front of that?
I
goddamn
don't,
name?
honestly, I don't know. I like to spell phonetically, so I agree with you on that. Some things don't make sense.
I don't like when people spell phonetically.
Well, that happens.
A lot.
Yes, lots of people spell phonetically.
Especially when you're in first grade trying to spell knife and you get that shit wrong. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
I'm guessing that happened to you, Doctor?
Yes, because I did it phonetically. Well, don't you laugh over there. I hear you fucking smirking.
Oh.
So how far are they taking him to
They took him straight to Sisika.
Right, so that
they said about
might
half
be a
an hour,
while.
about half an hour ago.
Right, but that's only one way, isn't it?
Well, I'm pretty sure they get faster back over here.
Well,
They'll get over here somehow.
It depends how long they spend standing talking, but whilst they're there. Which you know that
I know.
Lucius will do.
Goddamn Sheriff Luscious.
Luscious, right?
I've been calling him Luscious every fucking time I see him.
Look, I'm also in a box.
I can lock that cell if you'd like.
Please don't lock it. No, I don't need.
Please lock it. I'll giggle.
No,
a
I
little
don't.
bit.
It doesn't need to be.
I'll
locked
have me a
because
giggle, mate.
I can't. Literally, I can't.
It would be false imprisonment, and then I would.
It would, and then I would lose my badge, and then you and I both would
No,
probably.
no, he wouldn't, because you know why? He's one of those sons of bitches that spell phonetically. Lock him up for that one.
That is not a crime. How dare you?
Bloody hell, Doctor.
Well, do you know what might help you? Cocaine.
Oh, you want me to do a copious amount of cocaine and replace like a little craving?
I
for
didn't
human flesh?
say a copious amount of cocaine. I just said some.
You know, they have this new soda that's out. It's called Coca-Cola. It's a nice little drink.
Yes, you should have some of that.
Oh, no, thanks. I like my blood sugar level like what it is.
Well, yeah. There's a ghost.
Where?
The door just shut itself. I didn't do anything.
They call me the fucking crazy one right now.
The door's wide open, sir.
What? No, it's
open for me there, Doctor.
Right. Then I am seeing things, apparently. I
I'll
haven't
lock
had
him up, too.
any cocaine today.
Are you perhaps drunk?
No.
Are you on the cocaine right now?
I've had some water, but I didn't. I'm not on the cocaine. What have I
No,
had
no
today?
opium. Nothing.
No,
to
I had
cause
some.
pollution?
I had some cowboy chili nachos. Maybe it's the jalapenos getting to me.
No, I don't think that's it.
It could be.
Maybe someone
It's the
slipped you a
heat.
mushroom or something.
No, I think I remember eating a mushroom. Surely,
I don't
all
think
I've
they
eaten
put
is some
shrooms
nachos.
in chili either, so that'd just be weird.
Well, it
Ugh.
was
Ugh.
chili nachos. It was.
Oh God!
Bit of chili, some cheese, some, you know. bit hot.
I declare, I just thought of mushrooms and fucking chili, and that was like the worst flavor in my head. You know what's funny is the human tongue can actually taste textures. You can look at something and know exactly what it tastes like.
Right.
It's the weirdest little thing.
She's trying to doctor the head director and a fucking psychologist. It's kind of weird.
It's very strange, isn't it?
It is.
I know a lot of odd facts. I'm sorry. I'll just go this way.
No, it's all right. We're just judging you harshly. Don't worry.
You're more than welcome to judge me however you want. I just don't
How
care.
hard?
Yeah, how hard do you want to be judged?
Extremely hard.
I'll go get the pedal.
I mean, we have bars right here. I mean, pretty sure if you get handcuffs, we good right now.
No, thank you, sir. I think I'm good.
I don't think she's ready to be judged harshly now.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
I don't think she's ready to be a good girl yet.
I don't think the kind of judging you is the kind of judging I'd expect.
I mean, each to their own. You know, we offer.
Mm-hmm. I mean, who's better to judge it than a doctor?
Yeah, I've
my
heard
moral
about the way
compass
you
is
guys
very-
handle women in this time of
What do
year.
you mean,
so-
how we handle women?
Handle patience.
Yes, patience. Gender does not come into it at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you not attend my emporium for the sexual nature of the human being?
I have not. No.
Yes, his sex rally that he had.
Yeah,
I have
the next
not.
one next week too is going to be about kinks this time.
Well, I'll be sure to
I
join.
mean, you can do that, by the way, because there's lots of people there.
Exactly. Wait, I can or cannot?
You can, because
good.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, they'd shoot you before you could manage anything.
See, cool. Sexual education emporium subject kinks is still on.
Yeah.
Remember, we don't kink shame. We kink ask why.
I apologize. I'm a virgin. I don't know anything about that.
Oh, this is why we're here to teach you.
I understand it's rather shocking. I'm 28 years old and I've never thought about that.
It's extremely shocking because half of your life has passed you by, and
I've been a detective for the last 12 years.
But you couldn't detect any sex.
I didn't want to.
Would you like to?
I think the doctor's offering now.
No, see, it's not even just offering at this point. If anything, I'm doing her a service. That way, she actually learns from it.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Look.
I could leave if you like, or better yet, I could just go around the corner.
Or he can stay and join. You want that? What's that one thing called? The Eiffel Tower? You want? We can do that one.
Right. I mean, I could just stay and watch. I guess.
I think I'm good.
Voyeurism is you know,
nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah.
And there's a bed in here. I mean, we can lock the door.
Yes, you can go in the cell with him, and I will then take the keys to ensure that he can't let himself out.
Exactly. Remember, I'm a danger to society right now. Of course, this is all with consent, all right?
Yeah, you don't have to. This is just an offer. You know?
Yeah. I mean, look, you have the sexual educator right here. You have the director of the medicine over here. If anything, he'd be evaluating me at this point.
That's true. I could do a full evaluation of your skills at that point. Yes. Are you all right?
Okay, there.
You okay?
It's like she's never talked to medical professionals before.
I think it might. Maybe it's because we're too open about things. I wonder.
Are we open?
I do understand that some people get embarrassed about these things.
There's no to be embarrassed about. We're just
it's
three grown.
Just talking about sexual intercourse.
I mean, nothing's wrong with the snakes in the holes.
Well, I mean, if you want to call it that.
I mean,
I know
people
some
around
of
this
the other
county.
folk do. Yeah.
That's the easiest thing I can call it around this county.
Yeah, some people have called it hide the weasel.
Other people call it snake in a bush.
That one's quite clever, actually. I like that one.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
How did you come up with that one?
On the spot.
Very good. Very good.
Hey, this is why I'm the sexual education director.
The director? You're giving yourself titles now, are you?
As well, why not? Are you going to be the sexual education director?
I mean, that's what I did. I gave myself titles.
Gave yourself a say, and I can't have the sexual course director?
Well, it's the director part I have an issue with, you see, because there can only be one.
Okay, how about the sexual direction daddy?
Is it just me, or has it gotten extremely warm in here? You know, it's hot.
I mean, it's probably it is probably the little furnace there you have going.
Yeah, you want to turn it off. I mean, if we get too uncomfortable.
I mean, if it's take some clothes off.
Exactly.
If you're too hot.
I think I'll keep them on, because I'm supposed to wear a uniform, gentlemen.
I mean, the doors are locked. We're not judging.
Exactly. Just taking some sketches for future reference.
Where did you get a book from?
I have a book. You told me to wear a goddamn book at all times.
Yeah, that's fair.
I only
Yeah.
took his weapons. I didn't take anything else.
Actually, some people they say the greatest weapon is the pen.
That's true. You could stab someone with a pen. That's
Actually, it's the pencil. It's mighty. Well,
true.
the
I
pen
could
is
still
mighty
stab
useful.
someone with a pencil.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so back to you now.
I mean, technically, you could kill someone with a book if you were very good.
Mm-hmm.
Paper
It
cut
is-
could kill someone if you were very good too.
Well, I mean, bludgeoning. I was thinking about,
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
or even perhaps pulling out pages and shoving them into someone's mouth till they asphyxiate.
Oh, speaking of pulling out,
Hmm.
this law man, on a scale of 1 to 10, how attracted do you think I am versus Dr. Arlington here?
Wow. Okay, now I'm
Well-
being judged.
We judged her hard. She can judge us as hard as she wants.
That's fair enough. Yeah, right.
I really like the salt and pepper look of Mr. Arlington. He's also got that really nice posh voice. Your
Well,
hair
then.
would look a lot better if it was slicked back, you know, a little bit more tidy.
All right, understood.
We can do that right now. I tell you what, I've got some.
You have some? Can you hand me some of the bars real quick?
Yeah, here you go. I've actually got far too much of it. What's your shoe size?
Lucky Shoe Size, 61 today.
Right, have some of that.
All right, let me go ahead and upkeep
Yeah, good.
myself real quick.
You apply that, and we'll have a look at what you look like.
All right.
Yeah, no, go back.
What do you mean? I think he looks very good like that. Very smart, actually.
Is it the gloves? Actually, I think this is better.
Yeah, you should take the gloves off.
No.
Maybe just take off some clothing.
Maybe it's the stature.
No, I gotta work the sleeves for this
Oh,
one.
because I'm taller than him? Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Could be, you know, I am a tall gal, so.
Oh, it's all right.
Well,
I like climbing.
I guess it's a tie. I mean,
he
you're
would
both
climb you
rather
like a tree, I think.
dashing looking. It's a little awkward looking at one behind bars and the other not.
I mean, at this point, I'm going for the bad boy look.
I think you're pulling it off with the stash alone.
Yeah, there we go. How's that?
If I take the glasses off, or they stay on.
I still see glasses.
What if I do this as well? I'm holding on to the bars.
Actually, I got one better. Hold on. Let me sort of examine this bed real. Does this do anything for you?
Are you trying to pick up the soap in there? Because there's no one else in there with you.
Look, I'm trying to explore your sexual nature, not mine. I'm comfortable with mine.
I'm still just gonna, you know, not give that one
Yeah.
away.
Well, I'm comfortable with mine, 100%.
I'm 100% comfortable with mine.
I mean, look, until Sheriff Luscious come back, I'm at your
What if
disposal.
I was to carry a crate around and work up a sweat?
Where the fuck did you get that crate?
I have my ways.
It's in the corner. Did you not see it? It was like sitting there in that corner.
It was not in the corner.
You see, I'm just look at me working up a sweat. Oh, I'm gonna have to take off my shirt.
I feel like I'm in the middle of two men peacocking here.
Right,
Here
let
we
me
go.
put this down.
I just take out my shirt and keep the vest on.
Oh my lord.
Is that what? Right, all right. Let's do that. Right. Just take that off. Look at that. Yes, and then we could bit of bit of this. Look at that.
There we go. See, you like this right there.
Oh lord.
I mean, we can continue taking off clothing. I got a few more layers I can take off real quick.
My goodness, it's very warm, isn't it? Very, very warm. Really warm.
I'm gonna
It
stand
is,
behind
it's
this curtain.
Yeah.
Oh good lord. You both have no shirts on.
Well, at least she's obvious for investigating.
You've got very muscular arms, I must say.
I mean, you're not looking bad for what are you, 48, 50?
I'm getting there,
It ain't that bad. I mean, if I swung that way, I would definitely take you.
Here's the thing. He's a little on the older side. If I married him and he died, I'd get his money.
That is true, but that is a horrible way to look at it. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, if you married me, then you have a few years of me teaching you the ways of the sexual education.
Now I feel like I should put my shirt back on. That's what it's about money and all about.
I mean, it seems like I just need to start taking more off now.
Yeah, you should take off your pants as well.
No.
The gloves look weird with just wearing the gloves. Are you planning? Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
I had to see Mr. Eli Booker undress the other night in the middle of public, and that was embarrassing enough.
I like the gloves on. That gives me authority.
I've just remembered something. If you might want to look away. I need to. Yeah, there we go.
I was catching this one. Hold on.
Nope, I ain't looking. I ain't looking. I ain't looking.
Well, that's snazzy right there.
Yeah, you can look again now.
I don't know if I dare.
I dare you.
Oh, that looks like a wedding suit.
No, it's my sex symbol suit.
I don't know what to say, sir.
That I look amazing. You can say it. It's all right.
She's speechless. You're doing your job very well.
Exactly. That is what I try to do with this. Yeah, I just put it on and wow, sex symbol. I think they might be back.
I think they might be too.
Yeah.
You might want to splash some water in her face.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Oh, I like standing like that. I feel very important.
Yeah, I was just
How do
checking
you
I
stand
still
like
had
that?
it on
What are
me.
you doing to stand like that?
Sometimes
putting my
forget
hands in
that I
front
do.
of me. One.
Oh shit! I knocked over the wood at some point. Oh my god.
I'm wondering
You're
how
gonna
good
be
that since
mad
I got
at
to the fucking county.
Oh, well, you should talk to me about things.
You can walk next time is what you can do.
I mean, you are the sex symbol, so I'll get more information from you.
Just having some fun. It's all right.
Hello. How's it going?
Oh, hello.
Yes, hello.
Just in time. We finally have our clothes back on.
What did I walk in on? What did I walk in on?
Oh, nothing. That was a couple minutes ago. Look how flush she is.
Don't ask.
Just a bit of education.
Sexual education.
Right. So, I have spoken with the doctor here, and at this time, I do not believe he is an immediate threat, psychologically to the general public. However, I have told him that he is on till further notice is not to practice medicine.
Your name's Tom, right, or something?
I can't believe you would just do that.
Dr. Arlington.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care what his last name is. I can't remember his first name.
Yes,
I'm
Timothy.
joking. I'm joking,
Obviously.
Timothy. Jesus
I know
Christ.
you know it. I'm gonna say I know you bloody know it.
Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal, Timothy. He's in your charge until he's better. Until you deem him better.
Right, fair enough.
Okay.
Well, I can't look after him 24/7, but I have said to him that he's going to Well, first of all, if we can keep his issues between us, rather than tarnishing his reputation because of something that was done to him, not that he had a say in it.
It won't leave this office, obviously, apart from in your two's heads, because you two know as well. But it's not gonna. It won't leak out of us.
And then he is going to have psychological evaluations regularly with either myself, Dr. Brax, or I can never say his name, so Abraham. His last name, anyway.
That's fine. That's fine. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, any of the senior medical professionals will speak with him on a regular basis and make sure his mental well-being is heading in the right direction.
Marvelous, marvelous. That's fantastic.
If
I do
anything
just
does
want you
change,
to.
we will obviously inform you, Darcy.
Oh, please do, please do. I do just want it known if this gentleman does end up committing crimes because of what happened, he is in your stead. So, you will also incur some monetary fines if he gets caught.
Lock him
so,
up.
No,
you said that he's going to if he commits a crime that you're going to fine me, and I like my money. So
Symbol my ass.
So you're saying you don't trust the efficiency of your own doctors? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that
to train this man and get him back on.
I would take the risk if it was a sensible risk, but given that I have to trust that he will never commit a crime whilst he is not even under my purview at times, given that I can't watch him 24 hours a day, I think that is an egregious risk that I shouldn't take.
Timothy, can I bend your ear a moment? Can you come outside with me and have a quick little chat?
Right.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
So why don't you go back in the cell?
I don't know.
Well, it's up to you. Do you like it in there? Have a seat if you want.
I had a fine deputy join me, yeah.
There's a chair over there. You're welcome to sit down, sir.
Oh, that lucky chair.
You wanna go in the cell if the deputy joins you?
I mean, again, I am the sexual education director.
Well, yeah, I'm just asking. Okay, Rooster, get in the cell with him.
Okay, no problem.
I don't mind redheads. They're faster.
Oh,
Sergeant,
backfired.
there's a guy outside named Kurt who said he put an application to the law. I don't know if you know the name. It might be one that you might have accepted. I'm not too sure. I wanted to speak to.
Does that ring a...
Not the biggest I've seen, but it's kind of big.
It kind of feels like it does to me. But, it's up to you if you want to have a speak
Say
with him or
something
not.
I did not hear.
Oh yeah, I said that's not the biggest I've seen, but it'll do.
I ain't even got anything out yet. Yeah, it's pretty cold as well.
Sorry, I locked the
Oh,
door.
like a button in a fur coat.
Ah, you locked it, do you? Okay.
What's the matter with you anyway?
According to director over there, a couple things, but nothing that can't be fixed.
It can. So, okay, that's interesting. You've gone all jiggly in the head, haven't you?
Well, Mr. Rooster, I met you yesterday. If you had gone through I did, you'd be a little tickered in the head as well.
Oh, I know. I heard all about it from Burton or whatever his name was.
But again, as long as what the director said, if I get enough mental help, I'll be back on duty.
What kind of mental help would you like?
Anything to get this little thing out of my head, and I'll be happy.
I heard about a little metal pokey stick thing going up the nose, and they tap it real hard.
That works on certain mental patients, but not all. It's also called lobotomy.
All right, I don't know if it goes in the bottom or I heard it was the nose.
Goes through your nose, through your sinus cavity, straight into your frontal lobe.
Oh.
Oh yeah, well.
Oh God.
Knows all about that. He could do that.
For certain ailments such as masturbation too much, cheating on your husband and or wife, or you have psychological issues that are debilitating for society.
You want to eat people? I'd say that last one sums you up pretty well.
Again, it's not debilitating to me, and I'm controlling it.
Well, I'll tell you what. if anybody happens to die in your doctor's office, I'm going to ask someone else to remove the body before it ends up in your kitchen.
I think we should get that
Everybody,
deputy
Timothy,
out of
has the
there.
potential to become
I
a
don't
threat.
have a kitchen yet.
What do
That's
you
a
mean,
null and
yeah?
void statement then.
I'm trying to get one
Rooster can
installed. I just
manage.
bought a house.
Oh,
If you can come visit, it's actually by the dock. I have a lovely fishing
Seems a
spot
little
right
angry to me.
oh really?
Yeah, it's over between here and
What do you think I
Rhodes.
put
It's
him in
actually
there?
along the beach.
Oh, that's real nice. You do any fishing?
Oh my lord.
I try to. It calms my head.
Yeah, I find the same. I do not like water, but I do enjoy fishing.
Oh, it's not that
Kadooks,
deep
you
off
got
the
a second?
dock over there.
I mean,
Yep.
at this
Oh,
point,
that's
it sounds like
good.
we should just lock him up and leave him alone.
Are you gonna put that gun down now, or are you fish on your equipment?
I ain't putting nothing down.
I'm unarmed. I don't feel like gnawing it. If that's what you're thinking.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Mr. Rooster, if I wanted to gnaw on you, I
It
would have
feels like
done it
it's been one of
yesterday in
those
strawberry,
days.
correct?
I believe so.
I think we should take Mr. Rooster out
You
of
can
there.
ask anybody in this county about my reputation. I help anyone, and I've never attacked anyone. The only person I've wanted to attack, I wanted to put a bullet in their head today, but I did not.
So how's that any better? You eat people. You ate someone. Now you want more.
I never willingly ate people.
I would agree with that statement. It's not nice to accuse.
How about this? Let's shove you in a hole for 2 weeks with barely anything to eat except for rats and whatever we throw down at you, and let's see what you do.
I think that's a fair comment.
Judge not, least ye be judged, Mr. Rooster.
I heard I can't stick them together. I don't know what that means.
That means don't judge before you know the whole story.
What the hell they send me in here for then?
You volunteered. I asked for the little deputy over there.
I did not volunteer.
You know what? Let's switch
Why is
places
he in
here,
there?
Mr. Rooster.
Fine. Don't ever ask me to help again.
This is nice. Hey, deputy, what was it, Kayla? Oh no, come back in here, man. Come on, man.
She's just locking the doors.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, private tutoring?
I don't trust Mr. Rooster.
Mr. Russo didn't do anything. He was just fearful for himself, and I wouldn't harm anyone.
Shouldn't have pulled his weapon out. That gives me cause to be.
Again, I've seen bigger.
Oh, he's a fiery man, but he doesn't mean it. He's all hugs and kisses, really. Don't worry about him.
Are you
Oh, that's
calling
the
him a
redhead in him.
marshmallow? Crispy on the outside, gooey on the in?
I'm not
Exactly.
gonna cook him.
I didn't say you were.
Gosh, again, he's a redhead. They fiery.
Well, I have red hair. I'm not exactly fiery.
I can be judge of that if you want.
There was nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
I'd agree, though. Fiery.
Oh yeah. Were you gonna be able to visit the Sexual Education Emporium this coming Sunday?
Maybe.
Well, we had one
I'll,
last week. It was basically to brighten the fine folk of this county about the sexual nature. Next week we're talking about kinks, where we don't kink shame, we kink ask why.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know, don't yuck somebody's yum, as they say.
Or in France, they yuck the yum all night.
Oh, I
Hell
didn't know
is
that.
yucking? Do I want to know?
If you ask,
know,
I say take them on a date.
Oh, you know, that's if you get down the line, I guess, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not having this discussion with you.
Did you just
What
ask?
happened?
I'm not
Can I ask
sure.
you a question, actually, if that's okay?
Yes, sir.
You'd send that there was a gruesome killing up in Window Rock a few nights ago.
Yes, that's
do you
correct.
remember it? What I know you said that you left a lot of stuff there. Me and Sergeant Smith went up there and cleaned up the rest of the scene yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Just wanted to know what you saw, what you thought of the situation, what you heard really, in regards to that. If you don't mind me asking that.
I can tell you now that Mr. Eli Booker and Mr. Arrington were deeply disturbed considering it was the wife of one of their brothers. Evaluating the situation and the scene itself, I can tell you now it was not done in malice. It was done in malice because what they did to that poor woman and to that man should not have ever been done.
Did you
And
see
there-
the note that was left on the table?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, obviously that's a big concern for us. We're trying to understand where that person is, the individual. We I'm regarding leads at the minute, but
I
it's
know
just a
who it
difficult
was.
one.
They sent a letter to Mr. Eli himself. It's signed M. M is always for mistress. She's already sent me a few messages herself before, signing the same thing.
Yeah, I've heard the connection, but M is mistress. I've heard that. I feel like I'm interrogating you as well, and you're not even under in trouble.
Oh, it's all right. She's keeping me company. I greatly appreciate it.
Well, I'm just making sure that nothing weird happens. I'm not
Oh,
trying to,
it's fine.
I
It's
don't
only
know.
whether she likes it.
I have no comment on that.
I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, I can handle my own just a little bit.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know. I have no doubt in that. I'm sure you can. I'm just giving her some backup. That's all, and asking some questions because there's a lot of things that just not necessarily don't make sense, but trying to wrap them up.
It's fine. I can give you details on both the male and the female corpse up there, what was missing from each as well.
I think I've seen the medical reports on them. It's pretty bad. Like one of them had their eyes scooped out.
Yeah, that was the female, Miss Agnes Booker.
That was Agnes. So it's just all a very lots going on with that family in the last few days. Interesting times for them. Well, probably not so interesting. It's an unnecessary interesting, I get.
If you don't mind, can I take her to eat and drink real quick?
Yeah, no, I understand. Well, I just wanted to know really if you had any thoughts on the matter. Obviously, you attended it. We went up there yesterday. The whole place gave me the heebie-jeebies. I didn't like it.
Yeah. They are not right on the head. I can tell you that. You can probably attest to that when you just brought Preacher in over there.
Yeah,
He
kept
was
calling me a little
very
piggy.
disturbing.
Yeah, the whole scene was I had to like sweep it and mop it all up. It was horrible. But that's fine. I don't really have any other questions. I just wanted to sort of get your opinion on it. But yeah, we need to do some more work on that one.
No problem. Anything I can do, I've been their captive twice now. Any information y'all need from me, I can give as much as I can.
But if you hear from Mistress, make sure you let us know.
Will do.
Anything we can find out where she's hiding out or anything like that would be good information.
If I knew that information would be in your hands right now, because I want them brought in. I want to make sure if she ever goes to Cisco, she never gets the fuck out alive.
Yeah, exactly. Especially after the heinous things that we saw in that cabin.
And not to bust your balls, but you just released 3 of them a few days ago, so it's still kind of irked on that one.
Yeah, I know. They've done their time. It's all have to see what happens. Send one in though. They're not at full numbers right now.
That's what you have 2 in prison now, 3 released supposed to reform, which means you probably have about. I know you're missing Mistress. I know you're missing Dog. You're missing Huntress. I think those are the last 3.
Yeah, we're working on it. Promise you that
Why?
much.
Why are there 2 of them?
Can we get some
she's,
privacy for a minute?
They removed me from the cell. They
Are
didn't
you
like me.
are you now is that happening?
This is not how I left it.
No, I was removed from the cell. Apparently, I was not the ideal person in there.
Yeah.
Right, come on, out of there. Right, Mr. Bonebreaker, have you have they returned all your personables to you?
It's still Dr.
Not
Bonebreaker.
yet.
Is it? Oh yes.
Yeah,
Dr. Bonebreaker. So here's the deal, Dr. Bonebreaker. You will be maintained as a medical professional for the moment. You will be under high scrutiny from the medical heads, as you would quite rightly understand. but we expect you to uphold the same, level of professionalism and standards that you're expected, and to fight these I don't even what you want to call them, these
Urges.
inhibitions, urges. Yes. Okay. And we
Yes,
have
sir.
your agreements that you're going to. We have your agreement that you're going to do what's right.
Yes, sir. Understood. Dr. Arlington, does that mean I can still on duty, or am I still not
No,
allowed?
no. Still, what we said before. What he means is that you are still to uphold yourself to the highest degree. You are still on leave until further notice.
Understood.
In that case, I can hand over your weapons when you're ready. If that's all
Understand.
right.
Oh, hand
Let me
over.
get away.
Yeah, so we just keep.
Can I ask your lucky number, sir? Say again?
Too many years.
This is inspection at the big house.
Mr. Rooster, do I like to see your attendance at the Sexual Education Emporium on Sunday?
I don't know what that means.
I've been teaching fine for this kind of the proper ways of sexual intercourse, the sexual nature, and we have another one on Sunday.
Well, there ain't much to it.
You'd be surprised how ignorant some of the people of the county is.
Can you check your weapons for me, sir, just to make sure that they are the correct ones I have returned back to you?
What do you mean ignorant anyway?
I had one person who thought in order to release themselves upon another person meant to go to an orphanage, grab babies, and throw babies at someone's face.
I never heard anything like that before.
Exactly. Hence why some of these folks around here are not too bright, and myself and Dr. Arlington over there are trying to help them.
I mean, I was there to witness the first one. I'm not. You can carry on as you were.
Yeah. Next session is about kinks. We don't kink shame. We kink ask why.
What's a kink? That's something I get in my bed sheet or my shirt.
No, that would be ejaculation that you need to clean off. No, a kink is when something else fulfills your desire of a sexual nature, such as being tied up, being beaten, being there's a few other things you can be.
Strangled.
I hear some people like feet, Rooster.
They do like
yes,
feet.
some people do have a fascination with feet.
But there's a cell there for them kind of people.
They also do in the cell too. That's called BDSM.
Right. I was going to. The whole point of what we're trying to do is to enlighten people rather than have you think that just because someone likes feet, they should be locked up.
Exactly.
Well, I ain't gonna change just because they like feet. I'm gonna lock them up.
For what? What for? What's the crime?
Well, it's wrong.
Is it? Which crime is that? Where can you show me on the list of?
I'll put it down as loitering. Just get on with it. Sex is about banging and moving. That's about it.
You are a pleasant individual, aren't you?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Right.
It's about loitering and anything else like
I
that.
think you would find that would not go well if you tried to lock someone up for liking feet.
You know what? I'm quite a clever man. I'm reading between the lines here. You like feet, don't you?
No, I'm not suggesting that. In fact, I couldn't be further from the truth, but that's not the point. The point is that if you did lock up some strange person who likes feet, I don't think you would. I mean, it would come back on you there'd be repercussions from.
Choose better words, will you?
I don't think we're allowed to arrest people, Rooster, for people who like feet. That's just like eating them, then that's a problem, obviously. But...
That's true. That would be cannibalism.
Well, that's probably, you never know. That might be the first step of it.
Yeah,
just because they like to nibble on toes doesn't mean like they like to eat toes.
There you go. See?
I can tell you now,
Case closed.
My issue was not about starting with feet. I can tell you.
Well, no, I will not be attending your whatever you called it, emporium.
Sex really.
No, sexual education emporium.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Are you married, Mr. Rooster?
I am not.
I can tell.
What's that supposed to mean?
No reason, just a little, notch in my
I
notebook
think
about
he's talking about the lack of wedding band is probably what it is.
Oh, well, that's religion thing.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's just, yes, it could be that as well.
Anyway,
sorry
enough
to
about me.
interject, but we're going to the theatre. We're gonna take Rooster to the theatre.
Oh yeah, I'm going there. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Ah, right. You're going to see the moving pictures. Yes.
Yeah,
I
we're gonna go
need
see a
something
moving
to
picture.
eat before I die.
If anyone cares to join us, we'll be heading that way.
Yeah, are you putting your shirt back on properly?
Say again, I did not catch that.
Yeah, hold on a second.
I'm sorry?
I thought you said something about eating.
I needed to eat, yes. I haven't eaten yet.
Oh, we can go to the saloon first if you want. We're gonna go to the cinema after theatre. If you like, or you can, you don't have to join us. Completely up to you.
Why did I
just know
who
the-
just slipped
the
an
other
egg
one
in my
popped up on-
pocket? Who the hell is slipping? Okay,
wasn't me.
someone keeps slipping shit in my pockets and I don't appreciate it. There's eggs and fish and damn weird things.
I like eggs.
Oh, sorry, Rooster. After you.
All of a sudden I got fucking turkey meat in here and I got feathers and like, Dr. Bonebreaker, would you like to join me with a meal at the saloon?
Sure.
Thank you.
Such a lovely night, isn't it?
Very lovely. You enjoyed that way too much.
Oh, fuck yes, I did. Every goddamn second of it.
Rat.
Keep on talking. I'll keep these gloves on.
What's your choice of meal?
You want a dinner plate? Oh, wait, bad thing considering what I just had to go through. Never mind.
How do you do, miss?
Fuck off, you local.
Oh, hey, little mouse.
Hi.
Any adventuring today? Anything exciting?
Ma'am.
I did the cart race. Mostly won.
Did you? Oh, hell yeah. See, this is why you're a better choice at running a goddamn carriage than your brother is.
Uh-huh. Marcy's tries to tell him. Mr. Tanner's gonna join our cart company now too, so he's gonna drive wagons.
Hell, how about this? If I need a job, are y'all looking for professional cart chauffeurs?
Excuse me, sir, you're right. We were talking.
Really?
Sure, yeah, you can drive the wagons too.
Ah, wunderbar. Well, we'll see how the next couple of weeks go, whether or not I still have a job or not.
Oh,
Don't worry, we're discussing that at the sexual emporium choking.
Oh, not another one.
Wait.
You're fine in here.
It was an accident.
Yeah, it was an accident. She did not mean to put hands on me, and no, I did not say anything crude or lewd to her.
I saw the whole thing. It was an accident.
She just wanted to give me a hug.
From his accidents.
Like that.
You poor bastard.
I think she might be drunk, Rooster. I'm not too sure.
Maybe.
I need to turn my eyes away. I cannot be seeing this.
Why?
Oh, he don't like feet, that's why.
Who's got feet?
And I think he's
Martha's
thinking
feet, but
about
they're in her boots.
He likes them, really. Have a nice day, everyone. Be safe.
You too, sir. Nice to have met
By
you.
the way, you're going to get fined. Yeah, likewise.
No, it was a fun competition. Mousy won the race.
Is this Saturday night?
No, it's a Monday night, ironically enough.
I'm on this coming Saturday. You busy?
No?
Wanna be?
Sure. Wait, what's it entail?
Oh, maybe a hot air balloon. Hopefully don't die to our fucking death.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, well, thank you for lunch there. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Did you want any tea? Cause I got like lots of tea in my pocket.
Oh, there's a couple teas I want, but I can't have it right now. Anyways, you have a good day, ma'am.
What kind of teas? Oh God, I just got that one.
Yeah, you a little slow there, huh, little brat?
You first.
They raised the prices at the saloon.
I'm going to
Didn't
bed.
bother to scrub the blood out of the.
Jesus.